Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Delta Rules. In today's video, we got more unusual options activity. Now, guys, remember, the information presented by Delta Rules is for educational purposes only. Trading stocks and options involve risks that are not suitable for all investors. Please make sure to always do your own due diligence. Now, guys, if you ended up on this video and you don't know anything about options trading or about how options work, I do have 3 courses down below that will teach you about options from top to bottom, as well as a video showing you how to set up a scanner on Thinkorswim for unusual options activity. Having said that, the first stock that we're going to be looking into today is going to be EPZM, and that is, if I am not mistaken, EPZM. I am sorry if I am butchering that for people that know about this company. I didn't do too much research on the company. I know it's a biopharmaceutical. Today, however, this stock doesn't usually trade that many options. As you guys could tell right here, there is a big open interest on this 20th of August 10 calls. And once again, I'm making this video at around 3 a.m. Eastern time, so the option chain actually updated. So these were actually purchased. The volume on this, or the open interest on these options, were not high. There was like 600 or something like that at the beginning of the day. So coming down here to the option time and sales, we could actually tell that there was a big order placed for those 10 calls for the 20th of August. So this is definitely something I'm looking at. This is definitely something I'm liking. Going into the chart, we could actually tell that it has been taking quite a beating, and I have it on a max. If we go over to yearly, we could tell that it has been taking quite a beating. So this is definitely something I'm looking at. It looks like somebody's coming down here and pretty much buying the dip, and you guys know we love when people do that for us. So this is the first one I have for you guys. The second one I have for you guys is actually going to be RCUS, and RCUS is RCUS Biosciences Incorporate. So they are actually in the business of developing and commercializing immunotherapies, pretty much another biopharmaceutical company. There has been a lot of activity on this biopharmaceutical company, so I'll be on the lookout for that. Now, as you guys could tell, 56% of the options that were purchased today were purchased at the ask price or above. Coming down to the option time and sales, we could actually tell that there was about a $215,000 order put on here. And they got it at the ask price with a very, very wide spread. So that's very bullish. And coming down here, we can see that most of the call purchasing that was done today was long, not short. So we could tell that this calls were purchased in here. So coming up here, we could tell that that was 20th of August, 25 calls. So this were it right here. And we can tell that there's quite a bit of open interest on there. There wasn't, once again, open interest on there before. The volume for yesterday was around that much, not necessarily for this contract specifically. It was around that much for this contract. So that lets me know that they are getting into this cause. So that's the second one I have for you guys. Looking at the chart, we could also tell that it has been taking a beating for the past 3 months, past 2-3 months or so. So this is another one. Let me make sure. Yeah, past 3 months or so. So this is another one that I'm looking at. They are once again coming down here and pretty much buying the dip. They are looking for some type of support there. And that's what we like. That's what we like. We like people coming over here and buying the dip for us, so we know exactly when it's due. So third company that I have for you guys is actually an aerospace and defense business company. They are also in the business of real estate. So coming down here, make sure, guys, you always do your own due diligence. I always bring you the unusual options. You do your own due diligence. So coming down here, we could actually tell that 48% of this calls today were actually purchased at the ask price or above. And coming down to the option time and sales, if you guys look at this with me, it's interesting because somebody came in here. It kind of looks like a spread. It's telling us that it is a spread. However, it really doesn't look like a debit spread. It just looks like someone went long two types of contracts. So someone came in here and bought 2,000 of the 50 calls for the 19th of November. So this were it right here. Let me see, the 50 calls. Yeah, this were it right here. And he bought it at 150 when the bid was at 15 and the ask was at 170. To me, he bought those options. He's long those options because you got it so close to the ask price. I just don't see you shorting those options at that price. And then he came over here and bought the 45 calls as well at the ask price on a very, very wide spread as well. So this is very bullish. This is definitely something I'm looking at, and this is a stock that actually has had a little bit of a run up. I think that happened about 6 months ago or so, and it has been consolidating, and now there has been more unusual options activity on here. As you guys could tell, this does not trade that many options, so this I am really looking at. I really like this play. I feel like that could pop off at any time, and that is what the people with the money are actually thinking here. So this is what I had for you guys today. I really appreciate everybody that has been liking, subscribing. I really love you guys. Stay safe out there.